For this video, we're going to be going after the Sword of Knights. This is a unique katana that's actually pretty cool. These are the stats for the sword before it's actually upgraded, and it's definitely something you want to go for, but it's a lengthy quest, so let's go ahead and get started right now. So we're starting off at the High Road Site of Grace and just follow exactly where we're going to be going in order to get to the Cathedral of Manus Metir. Now I will speed up the gameplay in the background, but all you have to do is just follow exactly where I go. It's going to be a long ride on horseback, so just get there as soon as possible. Don't worry about fighting any enemies, just get there and start the quest line as soon as you arrive. So once we've arrived at the end, you're going to find this NPC. All you have to do is just speak to him while he's sitting on his throne, and he's going to give you the whole Laden necklace and the ruins map. So in order to find the ruins map, or the location of it, where it actually tells you to go, we're going to be starting off in the castle front site of Grace and just follow exactly where I go. This is pretty simple. I will cut it, but just go basically following exactly where I'm doing right now in the video, and it's more or less just a straight line, straight forward. You cannot really miss where you're going to be going. You're going to be finding a site of grace called the Cerulean Coast. Now this area here is actually quite cool. There's a lot of secret areas and a secret boss, but for now, just follow exactly the marking that I'm going to be showing you in the screen right now. I'm not going to show you exactly how to run there because more or less it's just a straight line like I mark on the map right now. Just follow the arrow exactly full way round and then you're going to find the finger horn. All you got to do for this one is just examine it and your character will blow into the horn, activating the next parts of the quest. Now what we've got to do is go back to the cathedral and once again speak to the NPC sitting on the throne, and he's going to give you the beloved Stardust and the next map. Now here you are going to find another NPC wearing a black knight armor. Go ahead and speak to that NPC to start the next parts of the quest. For this part, we're actually going to need to find a brand new emote, as you call it, or whatever. It's called the Oh Mother. I'm going to mark it on the map right now. This is exactly the location of it. Really easy to get. All you got to do is just come down to this site of grace called the bridge leading to the village. Now all you got to do is just follow exactly where you've just marked the map. Very simple to get it. I'll show you the gameplay backgrounds right now if you do have trouble finding it. Anyway, go ahead and pick up the brand new emote. The next step is finding another secret passageway in order to use the emote to unlock the secret door. From here, we're going to be going from the Church District's High Road. Now from here, it's going to be a lot of running, so just follow again exactly where I'm going in the gameplay. I won't speed it up too much so you exactly know where to go. More or less, it's just like a secret hidden area with a lot of twists and turns and a lot of jumping as well. Now, There are a few different bosses in this area. You do not have to fight them right now. They're not necessary for this quest line, but if you do want to go ahead and do them, that's for you to figure out exactly how you do that. Now, anyway, just follow exactly where I'm going. Just be careful of not, dropping down and dying, because as soon as you do fall off these ledges and you fall into the water, there's not going to be any water on my screen because I've already done it. But on your gameplay, there will be some water if you haven't already pulled the leader. Now, I will show you the gameplay of the leader location just in case you want to go ahead and do that. It just does get rid of the water. Anyway, go ahead and pull the leader that I show you in the gameplay, and then turn back around and follow exactly where I go, and you're going to be taking the lift all the way. So the lift is going to take you to the other grace site called the Specimen Storehouse. Now again, we are going to be doing a little bit of a jumping puzzle, nothing really too crazy, but they are very, very narrow edges. So just again, follow exactly how I do it in the gameplay. It's pretty simple. Just be careful of the camera and the lock-on in this area, especially with the bats that I show you in the gameplay. You can sometimes fall off without really paying too much attention because the camera does swerve a little bit to the point where it just takes your camera to a whole different angle, and it's really, really frustrating. So yeah, go ahead and follow exactly where I'm going in the gameplay and you should be good. So once we've arrived at this area right here in front of the statue, go ahead and use the emote "Oh Mother" that we've just gotten from the other part of the quest. This will unlock the brand new secrets area that you probably don't know of because this is the only way of getting here. Now, this part right here is called the Scatter View. Anyway, just take the grace sites in this area and just follow the path straight down. You really cannot miss this. It's just a straight road all the way down, and then here in the gameplay you should be able to see it, that I do find another finger horn. Go ahead and use that or examine it to blow into it once again and activate the next parts of the quest. Now we have to go back to the cathedral once more and go ahead and speak to the NPC that's sitting on the throne. Now what you want to do here is just go through the entire dialogue options, every single dialogue options where you have to ask about the earth and ask about this and that. Just go ahead and speak through all of that. Speak to the other NPC, the Black Knight, and go through all of their dialogues options as well. Now what you want to do here is just reload the area by sitting at a grace site or traveling back to the grace site, and the person on the throne will be gone. Now you want to do here is just go up to the throne and interact with it, and it will open up a brand new secret area beneath the cathedral. Go ahead and make your way all the way down, and here you're going to have to blow into the horn once again, and you will unlock a brand new area and a brand new boss fight. Go ahead and do that. So once you have killed the boss and finished, what you can do now is go back to the cathedral, and now the NPCs will both be gone. Make your way to the throne, and now you're going to have to fight the Black Knight and also fight the NPC that was sitting on the throne. Go ahead and kill them. You can see in the background gameplay they're very, very weak towards bleed, obviously because they are going to be human characters. You should be able to kill them pretty easily. I decided to just use my most OP setup just so I can get this video out for you guys as soon as possible and just not really have to worry about bosses and stuff like that. So go ahead and kill them. In order to get the sword itself, we have to find the Iris of Occultation. Now this one is pretty simple actually. Go ahead and make your way down to the North Highway South grace site as shown you on the screen right now, and inside this castle you're gonna find an enemy beneath it. Just follow exactly where I'm going right now, jump inside the hole, and the enemy will be just to the left of you underneath. Go ahead and kill him and pick up the Iris. From here, once again, we are going back to the cathedral and speaking to the Black Knight NPC that's going to be laying on the floor. Go ahead and give him the Iris of Occultation, and there you will get the sword. Now, if you have the other option of the other Iris, you can get this character as a summon, but the sword is way better. And that is pretty much it. it is quite of a lengthy quest line in order to do it from start to finish, especially according to, if you take into consideration the bosses that you have to fight, which is like 3 in total. Yeah, it will take you a bit of time, but it's definitely worth it. This sword is pretty cool. And yeah, I will see you all on the next one. Hopefully that the video and the tutorial was easy to follow.